will lack reliable engage.
Oh, this is even better. Brad Ezreal, that's actually some lane power.
That's actually, I agree, that's actually really, really good. I think the downside of Bard is that picking him blind is a big risk as he is counterable. And by going for the Alistar, you do provide your team something which you don't have, which is actual hard engage, right? Like otherwise it would be an Udyr or a Scatter the Weak, and then or Narflacker, that's basically it. Yep. Alistar means that, as opposed to the Rel, which is now not really pickable anymore because it is a nice counter matchup that you get there, is able to consistently go in even if he doesn't have flash, just throw the headbutt pulverize combo. And you need that against DRX because this is...
Gosha gets exhausted. It looks like he's okay for now as Bao just going to jump on top of the cow. Croco also in trouble now, as I didn't mean to rhyme everything, but sometimes these things happen. Flash into the brush, Croco in trouble, and Bao is back in this game. Okay, that's what we needed to do for DRX. Just curse them, and they'll be right back in the game.
My magic is strong today, Atlas. I'm kind of perplexed at how consistently this has been happening, because what we saw there was
just not enough, right?
And this is also... Oh.
And Sulk is dead in the mid lane. That's going to be Croco grabbing that kill.
Flash used by Fate there, so I imagine it was a flash scatter that set up that play. Croco just following up and leaving it at that. But what we saw there is a lack of respect for the priority the DRX had.
Nara into the wall, doesn't quite get the stun, but it looks like they will have the damage. Kinging going to flash away as Pyosik. Not a lot that he can do, does put them to sleep, but no, Summit actually going to be okay. Back to Mini Nara at exactly the right time. That's the hyper proc you were looking for, as we've seen Jaces destroy this matchup. Kingan's done it before, but Summit is something else this round.
Summon and Croco. This is the Summon and Croco we wanted to see last game.
Yeah, where were they when it meant something?
I mean, they were.
To show us whether or not that Cloud Soul is indeed going to be coming.
Possible flank from Summit necessary. If you just let the DRX poke for free, it'll be a rough one for Liv Sandbox.
He's also getting poked out. Doesn't have much of a Narbar. As in goes Becca, flashes away immediately as now Effort gets amongst it. It is going to be the Ocean Soul as the Solar Flare connects onto Effort as well. It's a big old sleep as Kingan looking for Summit off towards the side, just keeping him busy, but he's just going to get solo killed off towards the edge. And Liv Sandbox actually win the ensuing 4v4 off to the other side. And Bao realizes he has no real option as they were waiting to deliver him back into the pit. And this one should go over to Prince pretty comfortably. That was adorable to Croco. Can you write that one down on the POG selection sheet? I'm going to need that one there just because that was so cute. This is the worry, right? And Effort going to displace Becca. He tries to get back out again, but that's 4 people. There's no amount of tankiness that this Leona has that's going to allow her to survive that. And Liv Sandbox are just finding all of the picks that they're looking for here in this mid-game, continuing to get further and further ahead.
What do you do? As the DRX, the answer is unfortunately absolutely nothing. Look at the topside jump.
To be said goodbye to, and now Effort looking for some revenge. And Becca, I think I've seen this movie before. This is going to be difficult. True Shot Barrage going to connect through the Eclipse, not quite enough, but with Syndra there, they are able to lock down the Leona.
Unfortunately also a Liv
Sandbox soul point on the side of Liv Sandbox. They get it as I say it. And now, okay, poke on both sides, remember, but you do have to be really careful. This Ezreal is hitting like a truck. Kingan in so much trouble. He'll get stunned. There's the pole. Goodbye, Jace. The trade's going to be there most likely as the Alistar will fall down, and the Chaos Storm did do a fair bit of damage. Summit looking for the re-engage as Solar Flare finds a slow onto Fate. Pyosik goes golden, but now he might be out of position. Has to flash, but does make it to safety. 1-for-1 still, as DRX are looking now to disengage.
And the fights are really going well for Liv Sandbox here, even with Effort dying there in the very end. Because when push comes to shove,
as there's a headbutt pull from Effort, doesn't necessarily find enough of his targets. It looks like Kingan's going to go down. Summit finds the backline as well as the Mega Gnar will get stunned up. Becca now looking for his way out as Fate wants to be able to lock this one down. Croco is dead already. Bao is at full health. There were some lower health bars on the side of Liv Sandbox and DRX. It could have been way worse for these guys. Oh! Pyosik just gets completely clobbered by the True Shot Barrage. Prince is massive, and look, he might have had a lower health bar, but he never needs to go in range.
I think Prince was just trying to proc his Ocean Soul there, but instead he goes in and finds an immediate kill coming through there. And that is actually something that might be backbone breaking. Like that single True Shot Barrage kills the jungler, means that no one from DRX can come in without having to back. And that Baron going over to Liv Sandbox might be the final nail in the coffin for DRX.
Yep, and the health bars are full again. I think I might have forgotten a little bit too much about the power of the Ocean Soul, because Liv Sandbox, they got chunked after this. It was a decent effort for DRX. It's unfortunate for Kingin, but he soaked a lot of aggro, and then Summit doesn't find quite as much value as he wanted. Still, Ocean Soul.
Yeah, it's just Ocean Soul, right? look at Prince's health bar, because that's why I said I think that he was just looking for health. But look at his health bar.
Plus 62, plus 62, plus 62.
That's not okay.
Yeah,
for the TM at his final item here.
Oh god, okay, Pioshik gonna go golden. Shock Blast lands. This was a different Jace. That would have been actually something that mattered, but unfortunately not quite, as Becca has to flash away as well. So much range, so much poke, so many things just flying towards DRX. Liv Sandbox now just going to kite back towards the Elder Drake that has just popped up. Now looking to set up a gank brush. There are many different brush options. Okay, that's a decent stopwatch from Kingin. Keeps himself alive for the moment. Flashes out, Croco gets exploded. Bao picks up that kill, but they've traded 1-for-1 for now. Effort now has to limp out of this fight, as you can see Summit looking for even more. Solka, oh god, every auto attack is so damaging. But Liv Sandbox, look at these low health bars. Does not matter. Tick, 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 and they're full health again thanks to the Ocean Soul.
And the base is crumbling. They just lost one Nexus turret. If they didn't all go back there, they would have lost two. The triple inhibitor down is one of the most prohibitive things in League of Legends, Atlas. You can't leave your base ever.
DRX definitely don't like it.
Not having fun.
Yeah, now we're pushing in towards the base. Oh god, Bao is so close to getting dragoned. But he does make it back to the fountain for now. This Nexus turret, oh my god, it explodes. Huge pulverize from Effort, as well as Kingin died at some point in that fight. Now the dragon's coming down. Double kill already for the Ezreal, as Effort gets saved by a buster shot actually for quite some time. But now Prince is just able to play with his food. That's the Quadra. The Nexus is dead, and Liv Sandbox make a lot of people pretty sad that they fell to a Freaka so convincingly.
Pressure does weird things to a man, Atlas, but this is the team that we all see, that we knew was there. And I'm sorry, I'm having a really rough time with my POG here. I'm going to give you the final call, because